In countries labeled as backward, education is reduced to a machine that produces generations burdened with despair, grinding their dreams under hollow slogans. It is an ignorance-perpetuating system by design, not aiming to nurture the mind, but to entrench dependency. Instead of being a bridge to freedom, education becomes shackles that strip individuals of their right to think, forcing them to absorb knowledge disconnected from their reality, as if life were a theoretical workshop requiring nothing but blind memorization. Where are the life skills that teach us how to coexist peacefully, focus amidst chaos, or manage time between life's demands? Schools provide no answers. Instead, they fill minds with information that fails to solve our real problems and fabricate imaginary ones with no solutions. We are trained to be answer machines, not humans who confront life's complexities. Even most teachers are mere guardians of this failed system, driven by money, not the spark of curiosity. They humiliate those who ask questions and label students fools if they fail to grasp hypotheses irrelevant to their abilities or needs. The true disaster lies in the counterfeit standards of success. How is a student deemed a failure for disliking mathematics? Does Newton's inability to write poetry negate his achievements? A doctor discovers a cure for cancer through mathematics, yet the system rejects his dreams under the pretext that mathematics is the measure of intelligence. Here, the deception is complete, turning academic subjects into idols sacrificed on the altar of creativity, as if the human mind were a one-dimensional prison. Failure itself is an illusion they planted in us. It is not reality, but a tool of control. Failing a subject does not mean you are broken. It means the system failed to discover your talent. Yet they reduce you to a number in a spreadsheet, convincing you that your worth is tied to grades that neither purify the soul nor build a human being. We also suffer from a lack of basic tools, overcrowded classrooms, outdated textbooks, and students fighting for a seat in dimly lit rooms. Education, which should be a right, becomes a privilege. Even when we speak of reform, dialogues turn into empty slogans, while a generation is buried in a graveyard of despair. This is a system that steals our most precious asset, time. Time that could be spent learning how to dream, create, and live. Instead, it is wasted solving equations we will never use, forgetting to learn how to face challenges, manage dialogue, or nurture self-confidence. It is time for the mask of this system to fall. True education is not indoctrination, but the liberation of the mind. It is not a luxury, but a fundamental right. We must refuse to be numbers in failure's records and redefine success as a space where our dreams grow, not a prison that suffocates our aspirations. Only when we shatter the idols of outdated curricula and demand an education that acknowledges our humanity will we reclaim our stolen rights.